Okay, we're live.
Oh, I see it. Are we live?
Yeah.
Perfect. Hey everybody, how you doing? Thanks for tuning in. We're a little bit late getting on, but today we're here to celebrate a very, very special day. So today is the wedding of Jennifer Kinder and Charles Miller. So we're here at a winery in northern Pennsylvania, which is Prescott Isle Winery, and we're celebrating today, and we've got Matt Cavello. He's going to play a song for us from Cher. What song is it?
When I'm with you.
When I'm With You. So we're going to kick it off. Stay tuned, and we have the most amazing little ceremony to come. So take over, Matt. Thank you for joining us, everyone. On behalf of both Jen, and Chuck, I'd like to thank everybody for being here on such a momentous occasion. The joining of these two hearts. This is the next step. Once these two discovered their love for each other, the path was chosen. We, as family and friends, are here to celebrate the union that is the marriage between Jennifer Kinder and Charles Miller. The journey to find love is long, isn't it? Most of us fall in love before we ever truly understand what it means to share our lives with somebody. When we finally find that one single individual that captures our heart and souls, we begin to thrive as a person. Food tastes better. The sun shines brighter. Even your problems can seem much, much smaller. This is when we decide down deep inside of our hearts that spending your life and our lives with that person is the most important step we could take. And it is. Once your heart has been embraced, loved, and inspired by someone, no other person will do. But marriage is not only a step in the right direction. You must not forget that you both have to put the work in. Be good to each other. Love each other. Truly cherish and respect each other. Be a good teammate. Know that she has your back and you have his. This is very important. Do you understand this? Okay. Today we're going to celebrate and rejoice in the marriage of Jen and Chuck in a very special way. After a conversation with these two, I learned that they love a lot about life. I learned that they love each other dearly. And I found out that they like to drink. In moderation, of course. So, they call me Reverend Stephen Kowalczyk, the cocktail chef. And this is a one-of-a-kind cocktail ceremony to celebrate the union between two very special individuals. All of these ingredients were chosen based on likes and dislikes of both Jen and Chuck. What we are building today will represent your own love potion number 9. Are you excited about this?
Yes.
Sounds good. Perfect. Okay. So, Now we're going to start. Now each of these elements, each of these pieces and tools and ingredients that we use all mean something. Like a great cocktail, like a great marriage, like a great relationship. It takes balance. It takes time. It takes sometimes working these ingredients and these parts and bringing it together to make something great. And balance is the key in a great relationship, and certainly balance is the key in a great cocktail. To represent two young hearts and the life that is about to fill this vessel, we're going to start with our mixing glass. Next, we're going to work with the love and sweetness in both of you, what you both possess in each other. So for that, we're going to add 1 ounce of simple syrup. Who would like to do the pouring? So this is a 1 ounce measure. All you're going to do is fill that to the top and put that right into your glass. Remember, this represents love, sweetness, hope, everything kind and gentle about a soul. Excellent, thank you. Perfect. So, when I spoke with Jen and found out some of the key ingredients of this cocktail, and it was randomly chosen because we talked about things, then it was like, okay, throw them at me. And strawberries was something very important that you felt was something represented, something you love. Delicious food, one of your favorite flavors. So here we have strawberries. So we're going to place as many strawberries as you feel like. You could start with 5 pieces and put as many as you like into your cocktail of life, your love potion number 9.
Seven's good luck, right?
7 is a good number, perfect. So, now we have our sweetness. Jen, your heart is in there. But life is not always easy, and we have to realize that there is spice in life. Good and bad. Life is not dull. There should be no dull days. I want you to remember to add unique flavor into your life. And for that, we're going to use basil. And basil is going to add that herbaceous quality into our cocktail, just like the excitement and enthusiasm that you need to put into your life, that spark. So we're going to say, let's do 2 medium-sized leaves. And all of these ingredients have to be within certain measurements. You don't want to add too much of something. If we overpower our lives with all those exciting moments, right, then it's just not balanced anymore. So this is going to be a hint of something special in our love potion number 9. Now, this is where we've got to muddle. We've got to put the work into our lives, into our marriage, into our relationship, and of course our cocktail. I have a muddle, and I'd like you both to each take a little bit of time to, you're going to mash up the ingredients in the bottom of your glass. Basically, we're bringing everything together. We're going to create a concentrate of that spice of life, of the sweetness in our hearts, of your favorite flavors, strawberry, which is fantastic. Excellent. Thank you, Chuck. Perfect. So, now we're feeling pretty good about our relationship and our cocktail so far, right? Yep. But you know what? There's drama. There's always drama in life. And hopefully you can live drama-free. But if you cannot, don't worry. Because you need that. All that sweetness, you have to have some real-life experience to create that balance. So we're going to add lime juice. Lime juice is going to represent all the interesting drama and crazy situations that we have in life that we're not going to fear. We're going to embrace those moments because we are a good team, a solid team, okay? So we're going to add 3/4 of an ounce of the lime juice. So we're going to go just short of the top on this one. Chuck, you're going to take lead? Perfect. Thank you, sir. All right. So, now, what about Chuck? Right? How does Chuck play into this awesome cocktail of a relationship and marriage that we've got going on so far? I love potion number 9. So, Chuck is lighthearted, and he's got a good sense of humor. Isn't that right, Chuck?
Sure.
Perfect. So Chuck chose bananas as his favorite flavor. That's what I said, bananas. So we got strawberry bananas so far, and I was like, okay, good. Wine was the other thing they mentioned that must be in this cocktail, which is perfect. So, to add the bananas in, obviously, well, you may not know, we wouldn't take bananas and muddle them in this drink unless we're creating something thick and viscous and a shake or something. So, we've chosen a banana liqueur, high-proof banana liqueur, because you're a tall guy, a formidable man. So, here we have our banana liqueur, and we're going to add 1.5 ounces, which will be a level portion here. And who would like to take lead on this?
Okay.
Perfect.
Shit is bananas.
Oh.
Shit, bananas. B-A-N-A-N-A.
Alrighty, perfect. Okay, so now here's a special moment to where you two get to reflect on your life. You don't have to say a word. We're going to fill this glass with some ice about 3/4 of the way up, okay? And I've got tongs for both of you. I want you to just take turns, and those are big chunky pieces of ice. I want you to just start filling that glass, and you can move as fast or slow as you like. I want you two to think about positive thoughts. I want you to reflect on great memories of the past. I want you to think about the current situation. I want you to think about all the wonderful things that come. Take a few moments. Excellent. Now what we have on top of everything else, we have this wonderful glass filled with memories and positive energy, okay? We're building something very special today. So now, this is where we have to shake our drink. This is the commitment. This is the positive effort. This is more of that work that we talked about. You have to put this time in. You have to do it, and it needs to be done because this is what makes that amazing balanced cocktail. This is what makes that amazing balanced relationship. You don't forget who comes first. You both do. You take care of yourself and love yourself. If you're able to love yourself, you're able to give the love to the other person. So it starts with you and you give to the other, right? So now what we're going to do is we're going to cap it. If you both give a light tap right on top, hold the base just so you don't knock it over. That would be alcohol abuse, and we don't condone that. Perfect. That's a good luck tap, all right? Now what we're going to do is we're going to flip this over. Who's going to do the shaking? Actually, both of you are going to shake, okay? Be careful. I don't want you to get anything on the dress. Turn it over and give some good shakes. Now, I want you to think of each other when you do it and look deep in those eyes. The harder you shake, now this is where you jump in and shake it. Shake it good. Shake it up.
Oh,
Let's get there. Come on. Put that excitement. Put that commitment and work into it.
Yeah.
Shake it up. Shake it up. I love it. Okay. Perfect. Now, would you be kind enough to release the tin for us?
Sure.
This is where you allow other people to come into your relationship, not in that form, of course, but in a helpful and reliable way to where you've got a good friend right by your side that's ready to pop a tin. And she's a bartender, I understand, so she's always helpful in that area.
That's right.
So now, what we're going to do is double strain this, okay? So we've got a whole bunch of stuff swirled up in this tin, right? And we've got good and bad. We've got some of that drama, but we've got that sweetness and that lightheartedness, right? Okay, so what we want to do is strain this, but we're going to put the extra work in. And our teamwork is what's going to make this a great, clear drink with not a lot of particles in it. And the particles will be that extra drama, that negativeness that's in our lives every day. Sometimes we pass on to the other one. We love them so much, we want to give them everything, including that bad energy we picked up at work that day or whatnot, you know? So what I want you to do as a team, I've got your favorite glass here that you had chosen. Now, I'd like you, Jen, to hold the glass, and you're going to hold this second strainer, okay? And then Chuck, you're going to put the strainer on top, and you're going to make sure you hold that nice and tight right along the edge, and try to hold back as much as possible. And you're going to kind of hold it like a regular glass with your finger right over the top. If you cut, Isaac, yes, you're good. Perfect. Now you're going to work together to pour slowly. We're going to strain from the first strainer. Now we're going to remove all of the negativeness, all the particles, all the things we don't want in this balanced cocktail. Even though they're all good, some are bad, some are the pulp from the drama that we have, right? We're going to remove all that. Now, Chuck, I see that we need to move that around a little bit. Take your spoon, work together as a team. Scrape back and forth, and you'll start to move it through the strainer until you get rid of all the good stuff that you want. It puts it all in the glass where it needs to be. This is our life. This is our love potion number 9. The more you work that, watch for a few moments, it'll get less and less liquid in it and just start to solidify. So you're removing everything you can. And then we stop there. Then you say to yourself, you know what? I put some work into it. I put the good time into it. And here we are. So, let me tell you about the glass. The glass is our vessel. It's our everyday lives. Use yours wisely. Use your days wisely. Do things together. Do things that mean something. Be creative. These are the things that open our heart up to others, open it up to ourselves. It's so important to always be creative in our lives. Now, we're going to add a very important element here, which is our champagne topper. This is effervescence. This is a mouthfeel. This is texture. This is the continued adventure in your lives. Continued adventure. So if someone wants to pop the top in this one, we free pour, because we want all kind of continuing energy in our lives. Just pour enough that adds some sparkling into our drink. Effervescence doesn't overfill the glass, because we never want to overfill. We want to make sure we just keep exactly what we need in our lives to keep it working. So once you've gotten to a good place there, perfect. Thank you. Fantastic. Now, this is very important. The orange oil. An orange peel on top. I'd like you to each take a peel. Allie, I'm going to ask you to come up and demonstrate the proper pinching of a peel. You can do it over top of this glass. Now what we're going to do is we're going to release the essential oil out of this peel. Okay, and what the oil is the lingering love for each other. The oil on the lips, it doesn't go away. You keep lip smacking. It's so good. That's the way it's got to be in your lives. Give us a little demonstration of the pinch.
Pinch, and you can't see it.
So it pinches outward, and then all of your oil you get to rub on the rim to create this oil right around the rim that's flavorful and interesting. So you both give a nice squirt right in there over your glass, so it pinches it into the drink. Perfect. I saw a nice spray in there. Now you're both going to just drop that right in there. Oh, it's beautiful. Okay. So, how do you feel about your love potion number 9 so far?
It looks great.
Very good.
Are you interested to try it?
Yes.
Okay. I'd like you, Jen, first to take a sip of this drink, and I'd like you to look at Chuck and repeat after me.
Take a sip first.
Yes, of course. And say, I love you.
I love you.
Thank you for being my partner in life.
Thank you for being my partner in life.
And then you pass the drink to Chuck.
That's so
And
good.
Chuck, you'll look deep in her eyes when you're done with your sip. And you'll tell her the same thing. I love you.
I love you.
Thank you for being a partner in my life.
Thank you for being a part of my life.
Perfect. All right. Now you may sit your drink down. All right. Now this is a moment where we start to move forward, guys, and this goes to the next level. So I'd like you to turn and look at each other. Chuck, please repeat after me. I, Charles Miller,
I, Charles Miller,
take you, Jennifer Kinder,
Take
as
you.
you are,
take you, Jennifer Kinder, as you are,
loving who you are now,
loving who you are now,
and who you are yet to become.
and who you are yet to become.
I promise to listen to you and learn from you.
I promise to listen to you and learn from you,
You like that one, right? I thought you would. To support you and to accept your support.
to support you and accept your support.
I will celebrate your triumphs
I will celebrate your triumphs
and mourn your losses as though they were mine.
and mourn your losses as though they were mine.
I love you
I love you
and have faith in your love for me.
and have faith in your love for me.
Through all your years
Through all your years
and all of that life may bring between us,
And
or
all-
bring us, excuse me.
and all that life may bring us.
You are my rock,
You are my rock,
my love,
my love,
and my best friend.
and my best friend.
Jen, please repeat after me. I, Jennifer Kinder,
I, Jennifer Kinder,
take you, Charles Miller, as you are,
take you, Charles Miller, as you are,
loving who you are now
loving who you are now,
and who you are yet to become.
and who you are yet to become.
I promise to listen to you and learn from you. That's right. I got that in there
Promise
for him
to
too.
listen to you and learn from you,
To support you and to accept your support.
to support you and accept your support.
I will celebrate your triumphs
I'll celebrate your triumphs
and mourn your losses as though they were my own.
and mourn your losses as though they were my own.
I will love you and have faith in your love for me.
I will love you and have faith in your love for me
Through all of our years
through all of our years
and all that life may bring us.
and all that life may bring us.
You are my rock,
You are my rock,
my love,
my love,
and my best
and
friend.
my best friend.
All right. Now, if you would join hands, please. Do you, Charles Miller, take Jennifer to be your lawfully wedded wife? And do you, Jennifer Kinder, take Charles to be your lawfully wedded husband? May I have the rings, please? There we are. Perfect. All right, so if you, Charles, can take the ring, please, and you'll take that one. All right, and Charles, if you could place the ring on Jen's hand and say, with this ring,
With this ring,
I thee wed.
I do wed.
And now if you, Jen, could please place the ring on Chuck's hand and say, with me.
With this ring, I do wed.
Perfect. Now turn to your guests. Everybody.
Hi.
By the power vested in me by the Universal Life Church and by the state of Pennsylvania, I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may now kiss the bride.
20 years coming.
Well, it's my absolute honor to present to you for the very first time anywhere, Mr. and Mrs. Miller. Congratulations, guys.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
That is fantastic.
This is really good.
Did you like it?
Yes. Everybody's got to try this.
Oh, I love it. I love it. So we, of course, have more. We can make the house for everybody, and you know the process. Thank you for jumping in there. Because I was
Oh my
like going to
God,
have to
isn't
explain
that
them how to
excellent?
like do that whole
You
thing.
guys got to
and
come
play for
try
that.
this drink.
Perfect.
Yes.
Come on in and try.
Yeah.
Want to do
Matt.
a salutation now?
Absolutely.
Talk about the book.
It is strawberry.
So-
Stay over there.
Oh, yeah, perfect. So
It's delightful.
we're really excited that we got to do this today. I believe this is the very first cocktail wedding ceremony of its kind ever. Check out www.cocktailweddings.com. Sorry for the plug. I want you to know it's available to you. And Dale DeGroff, this one goes out to you. We used your book as the Bible for this cocktail wedding ceremony. And he is King Cocktail and the father of the modern cocktail movement. And we're really excited about that. So thank you for allowing me to
Thank you.
celebrate your wedding with you.
Absolutely.
And,
Thank you very much.
cheers. Thank you so much. Congratulations.
Thank
You guys are amazing. Excellent. Oh, wait, what's that? Oh my God. Memorize peas and carrots. I love it.
Here's a carrot in the drink.
That's fantastic.
That won't modify the flavor too much.
Cheers, everybody.
Hey, thank you guys
for
for
tuning in.
watching.
Thank you.
Congratulations, Chuck and Jenny. Love you both.